Hello and welcome to Glorious Miniatures, and in today's video we'll be doing a little chatting, something I'm somewhat good at and also somewhat terrible at, as I never write a script. Maybe that's the thing for next year, and we are absolutely winging it. So let's see if we can do this in vaguely one take. So when I started streaming over on Twitch in 2018, I did start this channel up here on YouTube at the same time, with a view to kind of do reposting of old Twitch streams, etc. and that sort of stuff. I did a couple of specifically for YouTube videos, I think. And apart from that, I kind of left it sort of languishing for ages. So this year rolls around, and around about, by then we'd put our house up for sale, and I got to the point where I was thinking we weren't actually going to be getting someone to buy the house. So I thought, well, you know what? Now's the time. Let's get stuck into it. Let's focus on the YouTube for a bit, see what happens. And that's what I did. I think 2000 in August is what happened. I think that's when my first video kind of dropped, and we started doing well. And beginning of October, I think we got a buyer for the house. So then I found myself in a very interesting situation where I was wanting to get the YouTube channel up and running, getting us to a nice point, which I will agree with myself. We got ourselves to the 2,000 subscriber point, which was my kind of goal that I had in mind. I was really hoping to hit basically before I had to move house. I'm really very, very happy and very grateful that we've hit the 2,000 subscriber. It doesn't like mean anything within the realms of kind of YouTube, I don't think. But it's just an arbitrary number I picked. I'm really happy we did that. So thank you so much. If you have subscribed, if you haven't already subscribed, well, you know what to do. Well, as I wiggle my eyebrows, you can look below and hit that subscribe button if you wish. So, as you can see, the cupboards are basically bare behind me. I've got a few books which I need to remove after this video. And we'll be moving house on the 5th of January, in fact. That's the last day we are here. So we have a temporary house to move into. I need to get internet organized for there, but the phone line has already been cancelled there. It's been terminated already, so I need to get somehow I need to get my hands on a temporary phone line and temporary internet. So that's a whole disaster. And unfortunately, I can't use Wi-Fi dongles because thankfully it's in the middle of the nowhere, but also thankfully, well, not thankfully, there's no Wi-Fi signals. So it's a bit of a disaster. I do have a cold. I do apologize. So I've got to get the internet up and running. So the content, I'm not going to be able to have my camera set up as normal. I'm not going to be able to do anything like that. I would like to continue doing the articles on the heresy articles on the Thursday, and the sort of Sunday preview articles on, surprisingly enough, Sunday. And also, that's about it really as far as hashtag content's going to go. I'm going to probably be able to do some shorts in that time of the building process of what we're going to be going through. And not the building of the house, building of miniatures. I will be taking a large amount of miniatures with me, and I'm going to use this time while I look for a new house to build miniatures. Got a whole stack of miniatures to build. I got all of the Age of Darkness box set, etc. A lot of Necromunda to build. I got a few armies in 40k to build. I will try and record that in like for shorts, etc. if that's a thing. I don't really know if there's any sort of long form content in that regard that's really interesting enough. Maybe if I do any sweet conversions or anything like that, I'll try and record that, but it will only be on my mobile phone. I don't know if my microphone will be going with me at the moment, so that's a bit up in the air, audio-wise. What else? Folks, so I have been having many coughing fits, so this will probably have to get added in as I've been coughing and spluttering while trying to record this. It's not quite how I wanted it to go, but here we go. Anyway, so it is going to give me some time to get some building done, set up the blocks of future content that's going to happen this year and for into the future, really. But also, this move does mean that we're going to be able to have a bit of a rebrand. Obviously, we changed our name from sort of Glorious Badger, which is what I was known as, or am known as over on Twitch and Instagram and all those sorts of places. But Glorious Miniatures I thought was a bit more focused on miniatures. Glorious Badger just sounds a bit like, well, I don't know. Obviously someone who's very glorious, but also a badger. Doesn't really say much about the content that I do. I thought Glorious Miniatures is a bit more focused. So with that in mind, it's going to give me some time to try and find someone to work with. I would like to get a new logo for Glorious Miniatures. I would like maybe some channel art and all that kind of stuff to get a cohesive look across the channel, across Twitter, Instagram, all those sorts of places. So we're going to go for a bit of a full-on rebrand and all of that sort of stuff. So I'm very happy about that and looking forward to that. I just need to find someone who I can work with and sort of come up with some good ideas, because that is where my brain is currently sort of a bit lacking. The idea department. I got some general ideas, but not sort of focused ideas, which is a bit of an issue for me. So, and I'm going to have to slide this little nugget of video into the other rest of the video somehow. I'll see if we can manage it. But let's get back to the other recording. So what that does mean is I'm going to be able to continue to build miniatures, which is very important for me. I will be documenting it as much as I can here and also on my webpage, gloriousminiatures.com. So hopefully I'll see you over there. I've got no articles written at the moment. It's not even set up as a proper blog yet. So hopefully within the first week of January, we'll get something going there. And that is the goal. Obviously also finding a new house to move into. Even once we found the new house, it's going to take a while to get set up. So the whole moving situation is kind of putting a vague pause on the YouTube channel. However, it is absolutely my focus on 2023 and going onwards. So I thank you so much for supporting me thus far. If you have done so, if you have not yet subscribed, do tickle that subscribe button. It'll be a good thing. In 2023, let me have a quick run over my brain. Let me see what we've got going. Necromunda is on the agenda. Horus Heresy, 40k. That's the general gist. I have another gist over here, which is more time. But I would... 3 things over here is quite enough. But if there's any way that I can bring more time into the equation, I will be a very happy chappy. I think, honestly, the best way that that's going to happen is probably start at least doing scenery building. So scenery building for 40k Horus Heresy. And then doing some fantasy scenery for more time. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I if you know me, I love more time. I didn't really play it a huge amount. I've got very fond memories of the few games that I did play, and kind of regretful that I didn't play more of it. However, that's just the past. Going on, so we've got a lot of few things to do, as I said, and I'll be very grateful if you could continue to watch my videos, share my videos like you have been doing. It's a fantastic thing. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic New Year. I don't know if I've got any weird graphics going on for New Year's nonsense. Maybe fireworks, maybe absolutely nothing. And that's all I got to say. I don't entirely know when my next video is going to be coming out. I will endeavor to get one out as soon as I can. I do have a bit of footage on my computer ready to edit into viewable footage. So I'm going to hopefully be able to get those out as often as I can. But we're going to really see. It's going to be mainly articles for the moment. I do apologize. We will get back to the pet painting as well as soon as we physically can. That's all I got to say. Thank you so much for your support in 2022. I look forward to doing more content for you in 2023. Thank you so much and have a great new year. Goodbye.